And hello all, and welcome to the live stream. I'm your host, Rob, from Cruising on the High Seas. Let's welcome everyone in to the live. If you're here and you can hear and see me, let me know by tapping in the chat. As we wait for some people to come in, we'll just chit chat about whatever I guess my heart desires. So, as I currently see, it looks like we have two people in the chats, or at least watching. We will be having some guests coming up momentarily, but if you would like to come on up, I will post the link for you to pop on up. Today, we're just talking about whatever comes up. And go from there. There is no set agenda of what we're going to talk about. Just felt like going live at the last minute. So the link is in the chat and of course up on screen as we currently speak. So if you want to come on in, up and chat, you are more than welcome. In the meantime, I will post a link, a description bar down below to advertise a group cruise that is coming up in October of this year. If you're interested, please reach out to Sydney Spiker for more details. Where you can find her at Sydney Spiker. Spiker Crazy Adventures here on YouTube. So later on, we should be having some guests popping on up. But yeah, like I said, I'm no set agenda. And whatever comes up, we can chat about. And once again, I'm your host, Rob, from Cruising on the High Seas. Let's give it a few moments while we bring in some more people into the chat. As we wait, I'm going to head on over and check to see where our guests are that are going to pop on up. I'll be sending them a quick message just to make sure, let them know we are live. So stay tuned with me, and I will be right back. Alright, I just sent a message off to them, and they will be a little while. So, in the meantime, if you want to chat about something, just let us know in the chat and we can chat about it while we wait for them to come on up. And of course, you're always welcome to come on up or just chat in the chat box and we will chat about it. So, let's wait on and see what we will chat about today. But in the meantime, we can chat about cruising, as that is one of my main topics I love to chat about. What do you think the cruise lines will end up doing? If they will shut back down again for a short period of time, or will the CDC mandate them to shut down as cases are rising and there's a lot of cases breaking out onto cruise ships? Personally, what I think is they will start to shut down for a little while or reduce their capacity. Excuse me there for a second. Just had to do a little cough cough. So, personally, that's what I will think could potentially happen to cruise lines. But if I remember correctly, it was Carnival Cruise Lines is now requiring you to have two, yes, two negative tests before you can get on that ship. So, do you think that's all right? Do you think you should have two negative tests to set sail? Or should it just be the one? To me, two could be too much, as you may be flying in a week or a few days ahead of time, and then that leaves you scrambling to find another place to get your second negative test. And potentially, even if you do fly in the day of or a few days before, you still gotta get another negative test done, even though the test you currently have is still valid. So let me all know what your guys' thoughts are in the chat. If you think two is too many or is two the right number. But that's my thoughts. I don't think two is the right number. If you're two the day of, you should be able to get away with just the one test. Alright. It looks like not too many people are turning up, but we will hold off for a few more moments. And we will see if anyone does appear. Because was told that one guest is running a little late. But I'm gonna check to see if I can stir up one of the other guests. I think he's still sleeping, as it's only like 7 o'clock down there. So let's see if I can stir him up. Let's see. Where are you? It says he's online, but he's not reading. Alright, well, we will wait for a few more moments. And then we will go from there. But it can be very difficult to hold a live stream when it's just you in the chats and up on screen. So if you're watching, please acknowledge hello, ask questions, so it can make our live streams go a lot easier. Please and thank you. So we're just gonna wait for a few more moments and go from there. I know this was a last minute decision to come on up live, and there wasn't really much notice. So we will see if we get much activity. If not, then we will have to end the live stream early. So we're just gonna wait for a bit. I'll be right back. All right, well, we are still waiting for guests to show up. Show up. So My mic was muted. Didn't realize the mic was muted. So, I do see that we have 2 in the chat. Oh, and it's Emma. Emma Cruises. Thank you for the help in reaching the 800 subs. And I believe it's pretty late down there now. It's about around 8, 9 o'clock, if I'm correct, UK time. If you would like to come on up, you are more than welcome. The link is in the chat. But England is a very beautiful place. I was down there in 2007. Highlands Field, I think it was called. Or Park. Highlands Park, maybe. But a very beautiful country over there. She's going, yep, 9 p.m. Bedtime soon. Well, thank you for the help in reaching my 800 subs today. I really do much appreciate it. And hopefully one day we can set sail together on a cruise. In the meantime, I'm gonna go stir the boat up and see where this guest is, because he told me 10 more minutes. It's been past 10 minutes, just in case people want to know. Maybe he lost track of time. Oh, there he is, I think. There he is. Mr. Larry.
Mr. Rob.
I just sent you a message.
I know, I just see that. I had Enema in chat.
Did I say Emma?
No, I'm kidding. I'm just joking.
I know what I just had her in the chat.
Emma. We love Emma.
You know who Emma is.
Of course I know who Emma is. She doesn't know who I am, but I know who Emma is. I just watched her her video on the nice rough seas. I couldn't imagine going on a cruise, paying that kind of money for a cruise, and being seasick, man. Like that would suck.
Yes, I was actually just in one of her lives earlier today.
She had a live?
Yeah.
See, YouTube's not giving out these friggin'
But the question is, are you on her Patreon?
No.
That's where it was.
Ah, you're on her Patreon. I
Correct.
see. Oh. Congrats on 800 subs, she's saying.
That is correct.
9 p.m. bedtime soon? Is she still here? 9 p.m.?
She's in the UK.
I know, but 9 p.m. bedtime? She's like I thought she's like 20 something years old. 20 somethings don't go to bed at 9 p.m.
Wow.
Well, I'm 50. My wife said you do.
Oh, I go to bed about around 7
Yeah, but you
on
have a
on
different
on
job,
on,
don't
on
you? Now, of course,
but of course on a working day.
yes. I actually don't know what Emma does for work. No, she works from home, I think.
Emma's a full-time YouTuber.
Hmm. So yeah, we have no schedule then.
Exactly.
So sorry about taking so long. I was talking to my daughter, and then I'm talking to my friend in Colombia. He's in college down there, but I'm trying. What? Okay, here's the bad story, or the bad part of the story, is my flights that I had canceled for this January for our cruise, for the cruise that we canceled.
Yep.
Well, because I'm a travel agent, we book through a certain site. It's a travel. It was called Travel Brands, and so
Yep.
when you booked a flight through them, I was under the assumption that it was a refundable ticket. Well, I found out that it's not. And so what they do is they keep it as credit, but you have exactly 1 year from the time of purchase to travel, not to book a flight. You have to travel by that year. So now the money that we thought that was going to be used for our October group cruise for flights, we can't use it.
Not
So
not no.
now I need to find a place to go with $755, and $755. Actually, speaking of Emma, that I can go to the UK for 650 bucks on American Airlines from
Connect
Vancouver for
connect.
six hundred bucks.
So you probably fly down to what? Texas for that?
I think yeah, I think it's through DFW and then yeah over.
DF. Okay, Detroit.
No, DFW, Dallas Fort Worth.
Oh, Dallas. Okay.
I think that's what it was. Yes, because I own the credits only
DF.
good. Actually, I can do it right here. I have American Airlines right in front of me. I was just looking up Panama. Let's go YVR to London Gatwick. So
LHR.
LH, yeah, London Heathrow. Oh, what's the airport code? LHW? Is it? Yeah, it's
I think it's LHR. Emma, if you're in the chat, what's the code?
LHR. Yeah, let's see.
I think it's LHR.
Yeah, LHR. Yeah. So let's see what are my dates. Oh, $7.99 now. Oh, they've changed. Oh well, that changed. It's all right. So now it's 765, but I have 755 right now. So yeah, the flights are. Say what? Huh?
But if you fly down there, was it
No,
just
it's not
like
even saying. Is it a what? This is confusing. One nonstop from Vancouver to London Heathrow for 765
on American?
on an A350? I think Emma, are you here, Emma? Wow, maybe I'll go to London. This is
Maybe.
crazy. I've never been in this situation before where I have to, rush to take a trip based off of flights. You know what I mean? Like I could have used it for my daughter's wedding in April, but that was already paid for. So and they're non-refundable, so I can't do that. So now I got $755 to go somewhere. So yeah, London Heathrow, nonstop. Wow. Round trip.
And that's with American Airlines.
That's American Airlines on an A350.
Wow.
Oh, maybe I'll do that. And no, then I would take my whole friggin' year paycheck trying to get a hotel there.
And then some more.
Yeah. Oh, and that's just the hotel. That's not including the food.
Yeah. But no, if you did run down there, what would you do? Try and meet up with Emma?
Yeah, well, Ben and David,
Yep.
Emma, but they're over in Florida right now with why am I brain freezing on the name? Stephanie, Sean and Steph. Uh,
Yep.
Stephanie, they're down in Florida with Stephanie. So, but that and then there's the Cruise Monkeys. I don't. Oh no. There's what do you call it? Travel Tour Taste. They're in the UK. Ian from the Uber Cruisers. They're in the UK. That's about it. See, for me, London is a bucket list for me. I used to play darts,
Yep.
men's city and district dart leagues, and the UK is the Brits are really into darts and pubs and stuff. So that's what I would be interested in seeing: going to a pub and getting to play some darts and stuff. But of course, I would love to meet up with them, but they don't know me, right? So it's hey, yeah, can I come hang out with you in London for a week? That's not going to work out. But if it would, hey, come out and have a drink or have a lunch or something like that, that would be awesome. I would love to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. That was more I was referring towards too.
Yeah, just I can eat a drink. But
And and who knows? Maybe jump on a cruise over there.
no, see, this is the thing. I can go on a cruise also, but I won't until Ananda and I go on our first cruise. I want it to be special for me and her. Like Neil and Kimberly from To Travel and Tour.
Yep.
They have a 7-day, and I checked it out for a single interior on their cruise, a 7-day cruise, just under $400 total.
400 American.
Yeah, total for one person for a 7-day cruise.
That's like a steal
on the Meraviglia. Like it would be nothing. That would be nothing for me to do. But what's stopping me is because Ananda and I have never been on a cruise, and I want that to be special for me and her. I want to go on our cruise first, get that, and then the same with what do you call it? Last night you were on there, Betsy and Mike. They got a couple cruises going out of California. I could do that, but again, I don't want to do a cruise yet. Not until we do our first cruise.
Yeah.
So the talk is we love Mexico. We got married. We fell in love in Mexico. We get married in Mexico. So the talk is I was just talking to my friend in Colombia that we might meet up in Cancun, stay in Cancun for a week next month. So that's the talk. You want to go to Mexico, hang out in Mexico for a week, Rob?
I would love to, but unfortunately, I got too many restrictions on my belt right now.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Really? When? When did you find out?
Well, no. It's more towards my grandmother.
Oh, yes. I know what you mean. So you're the designate.
I'm one of the primary caregivers.
Oh, so you're a primary caregiver, because I think it was Ontario that was mandating one specific visitor that they can have.
2.
Is it 2? Oh, okay, yeah.
2, and because I'm with my parents right now, if I travel out of the country,
no, I understand restrictions.
When I come back, I ding them.
Yeah. So you live with your parents right now, right?
Yeah.
No. Don't go to Mexico.
So then I end up dinging them. So
my hair's messy.
If these restrictions stick around, as long as October sticks, then that could play a very catchy feeling of I may not be able to get to go. So hopefully we can get rid of these restrictions, and hopefully other issues disappear.
Can you give me 1 sec? I just got to answer this. I'm going to mute. I'm not going.
Yep, that's okay.
I'm just muting.
That's all right.
It's my friend in Colombia.
All right. So
Sean?
Larry. Oh,
Hey.
Larry. Oh, there you go. Thank you. So our friend Larry has just stepped to take a quick phone call, and he will be back very shortly. But yeah, no, here in Ontario, Canada, we have set some pretty high restrictions. So hopefully they do disappear. In the meantime, let's see if I can stir up a man from the down under. He's not reading my messages. I don't know why. He should be up. I'll be right back. I'll see if I can call him. All right, everyone. That was our friend Sean from the Down Unders. Hopefully, he will be popping up soon, if not in the chats. And we will go from there. All right, I sent it off to pretty much everyone I could think of that would want to come on up and join us. So let's see if anyone does pop on up. So we're just waiting for Sir Larry to come on back up and we will go from there. Hello, Najuma Brown. Welcome on in. Today we're just talking about whatever comes on up. So let's get the conversation started. And the question I have out there for you is, what is the most thing you are looking forward to the cruise? Let us know and we can build off of that. If you are also interested in coming on up, I will post the link once again. Here is the link. If you are interested in coming on up, I won't be up for too much longer. I want to be off about around 5ish, as that's the time I normally like to eat. But there's the link if you are interested in coming on up. The more, the merrier. So you are more than welcome to pop on up. Yes, it is your first cruise and you can't wait to meet everyone. For me, this will be my 4th cruise, but I cannot wait to meet every person as long as the restrictions disappear over here in Ontario. As that would be a stopper for me. So let's hope they disappear and I can set sail. I think Larry has dived into a very deep conversation with his friend. But that's okay. What is the most favorite thing you're looking forward to? The dining experience, the excursions? Let us know, Juma Brown. What's the most exciting thing that you're looking forward to? Or could it be a cabin crawl, bar crawl? Let us know. For me, I would say the cabin and bar crawl, as I have not yet ever done one before. But I think that would be very interesting in doing. The Juma Brown is saying the excursions. Yes, the excursions are very exciting to do. And for me, I have not been to any of the ports that we are doing for the group cruise. And if you are interested, the group cruise is in October of this year. And if you're interested, please do contact Sitting Spiker from Spiker's Crazy Adventures here on YouTube. Or if you want to, you can reach out to Larry and he can give you the information about the pre-cruise experience, where we'll be spending one night in the hotel, totally optional, before the group cruise to do a meetup. And here's Larry. He's back.
Hello?
Hello, hello. Welcome back.
Thank you. Wow, that's a headache in itself.
I don't want to know, more likely.
Well, we're just trying to plan this trip to Mexico.
I
Now,
see.
why can't I find your? I can't find your. Oh, there it is. There it is. There we go. There we go.
What were you trying to find?
No, the screen. Oh, and I need my camera to focus in there. There we go. Hi, Najuma.
Yes, while you were gone, Najuma Brown jumped on into the chats.
That's our girl. We'll be meeting her.
Yep, and she's excited for the excursions.
See, I'm not really an excursion guy. I might do one, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We have onboard credit, so
Yeah.
my excursion is going to the steakhouse and to the that's my excursion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, we were just trying to coordinate where we want to go. But he's got to fly back to Toronto and then up to Calgary. We're busy, both busy.
Yep.
Trying to make things happen.
Yep.
Hey, I can go visit Najuma in New York.
Yep, you could.
Yeah, but I don't think I want to visit New York without Ananda. That's a kind of trip that I would like to do with Ananda. And if I'm spending that kind of money, I want to go somewhere warm.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Especially with the weather that we're having here, I want to go somewhere warm.
Yep. I don't blame you there. I understand.
And somewhere cheap, because this is an unexpected trip, so which would mean I would have to spend extra money on hotel and stuff like that.
Yeah,
which
well,
that was supposed to be the budget for, you know what I mean? Because we got to pay for hotels now or flights now. So Cancun is basically the cheapest place to go. You can get an Airbnb for $300 for the week, less than that sometimes.
yeah, well, you could also potentially maybe look at a resort.
No,
No?
that's more expensive.
Okay.
I'm okay. You're like Ananda and I, we don't go under 3-star hotels, but in this kind of a situation, I wouldn't mind going to Mexico and staying in like a 1 or 2-star. It wouldn't bother us. Both my friend and I, we've stayed in homeless shelters before. So staying in a homeless shelter compared to like even a 1-star is totally different, man. So 1-stars are like the Taj Mahal compared to a homeless shelter. So yeah, it doesn't really matter to us.
Mm-hmm.
But when I travel with Ananda, it's 3 stars. It's got to be at least a 3-star. I want my wife safe.
Yes.
So, what's going on with you? Like, what's the plans? What's happening?
Just right now, just working as much as I can, and
Making tons of money, going on trips.
yeah, trips to work.
Yeah.
To make money.
Sorry, I don't have a job other than what I'm doing right now.
And then this week I've taken 3 days off.
3 days off? Wow.
Yeah, 3
Lucky
days
guy.
off.
You should come to BC because that's mandatory minimum of 5 sick days a year now, paid.
What
You're union anyway. You get paid sick days. I'm sure you would.
we get paid sick days.
I, I've only gotten that perk in a union.
Yeah. I have five paid sick days this year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's mandatory out here now in British Columbia.
Nice.
So did you see that I'm going live
Uh,
on Sunday?
On Monday?
Sunday.
Oh, Sunday.
Yes.
Uh,
Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern.
don't think I've seen that one yet.
Yeah, I got it posted out there.
All right. Well, I will have to check that on out.
Yeah, we'll be talking about our wedding trip to Mexico. So I'll share a little bit of our wedding and what the hotel looks like. Even though I did it on the last one, but I really did a short little one. But I want to go a little farther into our wedding, do a lot more sharing, show some photos and stuff, and the steakhouse and us cutting the cake, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and some of the ceremony.
Yep. But that's normally your typical live slot.
It's our Sunday night. It's the 2-night show. It's called.
Yeah.
As for the other ones, I'm not really ready to do two at the same time. It's too much.
I see. So Sean hasn't talked to you enough of it yet. Come on.
No, if you saw my post, one of my posts today in my Facebook group, I have ADHD.
Yeah.
And I may talk to you normally right now as we're speaking, but I struggle with certain things, and it's a little bit too much mental pressure on me to do more.
Yep, I understand.
Yeah. The post is about basically it's an awareness. Is what I'm trying to do with my channel is give awareness to hidden disabilities. Sorry, I want to say that. There's many people like me who have ADHD. I also have borderline personality. I may be able to talk to you and interact with you. It seems normal, but I struggle with certain things in a social environment. And so when it comes to doing, like, say, 2 shows, it becomes much more stressful. But right now I'm working on some stuff that eventually I'll be able to, become normal.
Yeah, the normal.
Normal, like what, and it's not insulting or any of that stuff. And I'm just saying, like, there's so many hidden disabilities out there that nobody really, and then, like,
Yep.
And that's why I also, my camera's not focusing. And that's why I also shared a picture, please be patient. I have adult ADHD. And so some of the actions that I do, you might think, okay, he's an a-ho, but it's not because I'm an a-ho. It's because, I struggle sometimes with social situations, right?
Yep. Hello, Billy
Billy
Travels.
Travels.
Hello.
You know
and
what?
how are you doing?
I actually need to add him. I don't think I have him. I know who he is. I see him around now. Billy J.
Yep. I've been seeing Billy J Travels around a lot in
And
a lot of the live streams.
Billy J, you now have a new friend. There you go. Gotcha. So yeah, I've been seeing him around, and I don't really know him too much. So yeah, it's only fair to click on subscribe.
Yep, I clicked in. I'm pretty sure I did click and subscribe. I'm just going to double check.
So Billy J Travels, where are you from, if you don't mind my asking?
Billy. Travels.
Wow, this camera sucks.
Yes, I am subscribed to you. Yeah, because it's all fairness. He subscribed to me, so I will subscribe back.
How do you know if people are subscribed to you?
It all depends upon if they make themselves public or not. So if you go into your YouTube, is it what's it called? The
Studio?
what studio? Within the last 90 days, you can see, and then you can expand it into lifetime or however long you want to see.
Oh, community. No, that's not it. Where is it? Channel? No. General? Where?
Go.
Yeah, where is it?
If you go into well, I'm running off my iPad right now. So when I'll send you a screenshot on
Oh, there's recent subscribers. Yeah, there it
yeah,
is.
yeah. He is based out of Florida.
Florida. Nice.
Yes.
Oh wow. Oh, okay.
Yes.
There's
So
Lance. There's Lance. Oh, Lance Phillips. That's him subscribing.
yeah. So if they make themselves public, you can see them, and if they don't, well then you won't know.
Actually, you can go actually lifetime here. Actually, I can see
Yeah.
that.
But it only works if they say to have their username public.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've only been in here once. Cool.
Every so often, I'll pop in there and see
Ooh,
who's there.
the biggest the one with the biggest subscriber count is Bob and Tam's Excellent Adventures. 16,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
I follow in the 3,000 range. The 3,000 and under.
Yeah. Billy's also saying to you that he's seen you around too and wasn't subscribed either. Now I am.
Thank you so much, Billy. Yes, I've been seeing him around. So again, um, I don't want to rush in. Hey, be my friend, kind of deal. Like, hey, add them as friends, and they don't even know who you are. It's kind of
Correct.
weird. Yeah. So, but yeah, I've seen Billy around Pensacola, Florida, for the last 5 years. Iowa for 35 years. Oh, so just a young person. Seen you around too. I was subdiver. Now I am. Thank you so much. Pensacola, Florida. So I've never been to Florida. So like when I was saying to you, like I can go anywhere. Like same with Florida. I haven't been to Florida either, and I don't want to do that unless I'm with Amanda. That's
Yeah.
and so I thought, okay, you know what, Mexico, nice, tropical and warm. We've already been there. Been there a couple times. We got married there. It's a nice, relaxing place. Like in this situation, grab a cheap hotel for a week and just hang out and have some drinks and hang on the beach and relax in the warmth. I think that would be a great mental.
I wish I could join you.
You, that's up to you. I don't
Yeah,
control that.
I know, but unfortunately, over here, our politician has a leash on us.
No, of course he does. I know that. I know.
Yes,
I
he
know who
has a
your.
leash on us.
I know who
What
your
we
politician is.
what we can and cannot do.
Yeah. Um. Just like I'm trying to get back to the windows. I keep there because I got so many windows open.
But for sure, referring to your ADHD, I fully understand it. That's even sometimes it can even be hidden.
Sorry.
I'm referring to the ADHD. Sometimes it can disabilities can be hidden.
Well, that's what I was trying to say with my
Yeah.
channel. So ADHD is a hidden thing. So you know what autism is, right?
Yep, I know autism.
So ADHD is kind of like autism. Now, there's a stigma to all of that stuff, and that's what I'm trying to change. But like when I first learned about autism, it's like you think of them like they're very no emotions and stuff like that. That's the stigma because everybody thinks, okay, autism is that kind of way. Same with the children, and it's mainly in children. You don't hear a lot of stuff about adults having these kind of hidden disabilities. And so, yeah, so I just shared a video on my Facebook group. It's from somebody else. Her name's Jessica. It's called "How to Age ADHD," and they talk about the similarities of autism and ADHD, right?
Correct.
Even though I can talk and look like a normal person, I still struggle with things. It's only because I'm 50 years old and I've gone through life and uh, basically, what's the word I'm looking for? I was a chameleon. I learned how to fit into situations just to fit in, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be in certain social environments, right? So just like I'm trying to get my camera to focusing is too blurry. It's annoying me. I'm not that young, 40 years old. I'm only 3 hours from New Orleans, 6.5 hours to Orlando, and 7 hours to Port Canaveral. Nice. And in the warmth. Well, no,
Yep.
no. I wonder if he's 3 hours from New Orleans, so he's northern Florida, so he's probably closer to the cold up in northern California or Florida, I guess. I don't know. I don't know
Yep.
enough
The
about it.
the northern part, more towards Georgia.
Well, Texas is getting cold, so I'm sure it's cool up where he is. I want to visit the whole state of Florida.
Oh,
Um,
it's beautiful.
it
I've
looks amazing.
I've covered Orlando, Tampa, Miami, Clearwater. I've been all over Florida, and it's a beautiful state.
I'm sure it is. It's all tropical.
Yes,
This stupid camera just keeps unfocusing. Sorry about my camera.
it is what it is.
I think I'm going to start using this. Oop,
Yep,
my GoPro 9. Use that as a webcam.
I see.
Well, I have my phone. I have my GoPro. I have a DSLR camera that I can use, which I might once I get my whole studio reset up. I have a starting of a background behind the green screen. So, but there's also other stuff that I have there that I haven't gotten around to rearranging and put in storage.
Yep,
Yeah, there. Yeah, it gets cold here on the Florida Panhandle. Yes. Yeah.
yep.
I don't know. I don't think it gets cold as where I'm at right now.
No, I
Or
don't think it is.
actually, where you are, you get colder. Actually, Rob.
Yep,
Right now, it is 8 degrees Celsius or 46 degrees Fahrenheit.
yep.
Oh, he's got the GoPro 9 too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you use to shoot your videos? Just your phone, Rob?
I use my camcorder.
The camcorder. I remember asking you that before. Yes.
Yeah, right now I'm using my camcorder, but I got a couple camcorders, couple GoPros.
Which GoPros?
I have to look. It's been a while since I pulled them out, but they're nice. They were fairly cheap. Just something to
What do you
get.
mean? There's no such thing as a cheap. Oh, Rob's gone. Ah! Deer in the headlights. I'm all by myself. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to. Oh, I was going to take over there. It's like a deer in the headlights.
Yeah, no. Every so often, my iPad likes to just kick me off.
It's called Apple technology, and the only thing Apple products are good for is compost.
I don't know why, but it likes to just boot me off my own life and other people's lives. Don't know why. So if it ever does happen,
I just gave you a suggestion, but you know,
if it ever does happen, don't worry, I will be back.
of course, I know how to take care of everything. Although it takes me a couple seconds to. I do. I seriously get like a deer in the headlights when those kinds of things happen. It's like because I'm not like really quick with coming up with words. I'm not like what was that name? What was you know what I mean? Like I'm always that way.
Yeah.
But eventually I can come up with something to say.
It's just like, oh my gosh, what just happened?
He's gone. Okay. Okay. All right. So hey, welcome everyone. You know what I mean? Like it'll work. See, like you're doing right now. He's froze. You're frozen, Rob.
Yeah.
Now you're not.
You were frozen too for a bit.
Really? Not me.
Yeah.
I'm still talking.
Well, you're frozen on my end.
It's because you have that Apple product.
I'm sorry. Apple is the route I went.
And Ananda has an iPad Mini. I actually have an iMac, an older iMac. I think it was from 2005. Somebody gave it to me, and it had what 2 gigs of RAM. See,
Really?
see, it was only you that. See, I didn't freeze, so it's you and your Apple product.
Well, it must be Apple because I know I was frozen and you were frozen too. So we'll blame Apple.
Because I was frozen on your Apple product.
That's correct. Right.
Is it an iPad or an iPad Mini?
iPad.
Which one?
Gen 8.
Oh, okay. With the just the regular size, not the like the Pro. 10-inch Pros.
Yeah, 10-inch Pro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just got it. June.
Sorry. It is what it is.
Yep.
Actually, I was going to ask you, do you have because I see you sharing down here, the group cruise. Do you have the video?
I would have to.
I actually have it, and I can share it with you. And so
yep, that'd be great because I'm running off the iPad.
Yeah, that's right.
So I would have to flip over to the computer.
I will pull it up, and you just share it on your side. Group cruise folder, the group cruise promo. We do it like this.
Now, which promo are you going to give us?
It's the group cruise.
Yeah, well, didn't you see the newest one from
I don't have that
some more?
I have the Sean one.
You have the Sean one? Mm-hmm. That works.
Can you see it down bottom in the basement?
Yep, I can see it.
I can't play it yet until awesome possum.
Look who just jumped into the chat.
Oh, speaking of, he must have heard the video.
He just comes in on time.
He must have just heard the video and said, "Oh, my ears are ringing." And is he coming in or is he just hanging out over there?
I don't know what he's doing. If he's gonna pop on up or if he's just gonna.
Is he in the basement? Because it's what? It's like. Oh no! It's like. Oh no! This is Friday. So no, this is his Saturday. Yeah.
Correct.
He's not working right now. Yeah, it's only like it is. Let me see. It is like. Let me see. It is like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, almost 9 o'clock.
Oh, 8, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, roughly. Come on up, Sean.
Come on up.
See, I knew it. Hey, I'm getting my The timing's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, he's about 16 hours ahead of me.
Yeah, 19 for me.
Yeah, which once again makes no sense. I gotta fly out towards where you are to fly down to him. Because we have no flights from
Sorry about your luck, Rob.
from Toronto down
The,
to
the
him.
biggest airport in Canada, and you don't have that ability. That just sucks, Rob.
Yeah,
Maybe it's the government.
maybe.
What's his name? Rob or Doug?
I don't know. Well, he did have a brother named Rob.
See, that's the thing. I always get them mixed up because I knew they're both brothers. For some reason I keep calling him Rob. Doug Ford.
Yep. But
did you see the new thing coming out for Mexico?
I don't think so.
So now, if you go to Mexico, let me see if I can pull it up here. It's under mine. It is. Give me one sec. It is. Great. Okay. Come on, load. Of course, it's not going to load because I'm right in the middle of a live feed and it's not going to work for me. That's what happens to technology. Yeah, it's not going to work. Amazing.
Especially when it's an Apple?
No, I'm on a PC.
Okay.
Haha. Okay, so I got the story here. Mexico returns to 2019 normality for visitors. Mexico, the world's most popular travel destination through a COVID-19 pandemic, has now dropped all COVID-19 entry requirements as of January 1st, 2022. El Salvador was the world's first nation to drop all COVID-19 entry requirements in November of 2021, with Mexico now joining El Salvador as the world's second nation to drop all COVID-related entry restrictions. Unlike most of the world, Mexico has kept its borders open throughout the whole pandemic. As a result, it's become the world's most popular destination since 2020.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good afternoon, sir.
And I use the word gentleman very loosely.
You look like you just woke up.
I did. But having said this...
Good morning to you. Good morning to you. We're all in our places with bright, shining faces, and this is the way to start a new day.
We go. Oh, okay.
Make another change there, Rob.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to see all my acne and everything. It's not
okay,
good.
Guys. I'll be right back. I'm being told it's dinner time.
Can you switch the layout?
I'm going to give you a bit of a serve, Rob. Now you need to press one more button there.
What button would you like pushed?
If you look at the bottom there, you've got I think it's the one with the two people a little bit indented with the proper surrounds. Otherwise, you don't get all of me. I think it's the third one from the left.
Come on, Rob.
There you go. There you go. Now listen, Rob. Before you race off, I've got one thing to say to you.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
You were a nice guy until you mentioned the Apple thing.
Okay. Hey, you see the guy right over there?
Yeah, I see this guy above me.
I think that side.
Yeah.
Go after him.
Oh, don't worry. I do all the time.
So what? You're going to leave your live feed to go eat? You don't need food.
Oh, I'm being told it's dinner time, but it won't take me long to eat.
Well, you could bring the food here.
Do what I always do. Just bring the food
I'm not Papa Mozo.
Listen, this is Papa Mozo, okay?
Come on, there's girls. There's girls here, Sean. There's girls.
I'll be right back.
Mute your things so we can talk to Sean. How are you doing, Sean?
I'm all right. You?
We can entertain everybody else.
Well, we do. I mean,
Wait, let me see your drink. Oh, that looks yummy. Oh, I would love to have a drink of that. What's in it? Yeah, really. What's in it?
it's. I don't know if you can handle this, Larry. There's a bit of milk in here, and it's lots of caffeine.
What makes you think I can't handle that?
Well, you keep drinking the milk bit
Well,
and
because
the
I
water.
don't have, a $20 million friggin' espresso machine.
Or you have to run down to. We don't have Tim Hortons here, so
No, no. There is nothing compared to a high-end cappuccino machine. Nothing. There's
correct.
no. I've tried a couple places with cappuccinos and stuff, and it's just not gross. I went to this one Italian place in Vancouver, and they had a high-end machine. I don't know if it was because of the Italian way or whatever, but they had it in a little cup, and it was like nice and buttery and yummy. And it's like, woo!
I'm noticing Billy J travels there in the chat, and also Najuma. I just wanted to say good day to everybody in the chat. It's nice to talk to intelligent people other than Larry.
Love?
Ananda, where's Ananda?
She's not feeling well.
No, what's wrong, mate?
I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Tommy's sick, she's saying.
Well, okay. Yeah,
So
you get. Continue, Larry.
If I can tell you, Sean, I get the dreaded email from that BDM,
Yes.
business development manager, about our travel credit.
Yes.
Can't be extended.
Oh, really? So when are you going to Mexico?
You want to go? I can't get anybody to go with me other than my friend. But now my friend, which I was just talking to 2 days ago, he now just booked a ticket back to Toronto, and he's going to go there, stay there shortly, and then go back to Calgary. So he said he might be able to do Mexico, so it doesn't sound promising. I'm running out of. I don't know. I don't think I could handle going to Mexico by myself.
Well, I can't hold your hand, Larry. I just can't. I mean, for me that free trip down to Mexico would cost me $5,000. So,
if the flights were like $750, I would take a flight over to visit you. I would.
Yeah, I know.
Amazingly, for that same distance, I can go to London for $655.
Why don't you?
Because London is a very expensive place to go.
Well, no. Who says you've got to stay there? Just go, get on the plane, and come back. Like Noel Phillips does.
Yeah.
Because why are you going on a flight
I
anyway?
reached out to him, that little bugger. I reached out to him through the proper channels.
Yep.
And I told him, hey, we have an amazing airline. It's an amazing trip up to where we live in Powell River. If you're ever in Vancouver, come check it out. Long story. And sure enough, he did the Canadian version of his stuff, and not once did he come up here. He went into other places, but not to Powell River.
Yeah, but Powell River doesn't have some exotic type aircraft that's flying, or
it has a Beechcraft 1900D and a 1900C. Both of them. Those are not well-used planes. They're puddle jumpers.
Yeah, but
Not like the plane behind you.
He'd much rather do puddles on helicopters and Antonovs and other type aircraft.
I do love watching him, but I actually, even though I love flight, I don't think I would want to do it for what he's doing. Because it's just going to places. He's not enjoying the places. That's all part of flying. You get to go see another place that you've never been before. But he just stays in the spot for like an hour or two, and then catches
and then flies back.
Yeah, but I do. I'm a big fan of Noel Phillips and stuff. And one thing I'm a little jealous about, and I'm pretty sure you understand how my jealousy works, is that he always flies his family business class, the friggin' little kids in business class.
Yes, but then you've got to understand, I think in some ways he's a bit like Sam Chewy.
Yeah, but because I suppose once you work your way up into points and stuff, then then that kind of thing isn't. But the one thing I don't like about it, he makes it feel like, well, it's normal to fly in business class. Like he flies too much in business class. I'd like to see him sit back in economy and get in the sardine box in the back and show those.
Yeah, at least he's not doing what some others do, is they kind of expect, and there's a couple of others out there that are doing the same thing. They kind of expect nothing less than business class.
Yeah.
So either business or first.
There's nothing wrong with wanting just business class because that's your comfort level and all that.
Correct.
I think for what they are doing, if you're putting on a show to get us to do, and all you're doing is just showing me business class, I want to know what it's like in economy class, where I'm going to be sitting, where I can afford to sit. I can't afford to sit in business class. You know what I mean? So I want to see him do more of those.
Yeah, I look at some of those and I go, okay, we can do wishful thinking, or we can do the actual stuff.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just looking at my phone here. I got a message from a mutual friend of ours by the name of Dave Burgess.
Okay.
And
he was saying he might be coming to Vancouver, or he might have changed.
Well, he loves his cruising, so.
I'll even say it live on here. If you come to Vancouver, and if I can manage it, I will come to Vancouver. I will take those ferries into Vancouver, stay at a hotel just to entertain anybody that comes to Vancouver. Seriously, I love it. I would love to show off. We have a van, right? It's a 7-passenger van. It would be so simple for me to drive everybody around. Hey, I can show you this. I can show you that. Right? You know what I mean? I would love to do
that. The message that Dave sent me was this. He said he's got a picture of him, of us, our YouTube channel on his TV. And he says, just realized after 5 years, his TV has YouTube.
No way, Dave. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Oh, wow. I wonder if his microwave has YouTube also.
I'll say to him, will his microwave have withdrawal symptoms?
Yeah. I really want to meet Dave. He is hilarious. I love how he talks. I love, you know what I mean?
If you meet Dave face to face, him and his wife Sue, they are both the most incredible couple.
Yeah.
And if you meet them face to face, I'm telling you, you start laughing from the moment you meet him, and you stop when you leave him.
I already thought about that. I said, yep, yeah. If I ever meet him, that's what it would be. Because when I saw you guys going out for dinner and stuff, you can just tell, like, it was a bunch of laughs.
Yeah, it was.
Nice. So, are you still dreaming about going on that plane behind you?
Yeah, because at the moment it's flying between Sydney and LAX. But when we come into Florida, it won't be going on our route.
No.
So we're traveling with Air New Zealand this time.
I see. So now I need to find another way of getting flights.
Did you bring it with you, Rob?
You got your bib? You got your bib with you, Rob?
Yep, I got my bib.
I got my bib right here, you know. Here we go. There we go.
Yep. So how much
Um,
did I miss?
I'll let the master of ceremonies.
What did you ask?
How much did I miss?
Oh, the heaps.
Oh, the heaps.
Heaps, mate. You've got to go back. You've got to go back to the replay and check out what you missed.
Actually,
But
I want to ask. We were just talking about flights. I need to come up with another way of getting flights. Now, you mentioned you booked through Carnival.
Oh, Billy, don't tell everybody what he
Billy,
missed. Come on.
Billy, thank you.
Yes. Thanks,
You're a
Billy.
true gentleman.
So you booked through Carnival.
Correct.
Was it a good deal, do you think?
I personally think it was a great deal I got.
Did you get flex or non-flex?
Non-flex.
Whoa, that's brave.
Yeah.
Why?
Flex allows you to cancel, and it allows you to hold off payment until final payment. With non-flex, you have to pay it all up front.
Okay, then that's what I did because I didn't have to pay.
You didn't have to pay? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we might do the flex.
We had to pay
all up front.
All up front.
Oh, sorry about your credit card, man.
Mate, we've got a special account which we keep just for.
Oh, the black card? Is it black? Remember Onassis?
Larry, stop giving away my secrets.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you, the cruise is going to be a rather interesting one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
In fact, I was seeing there was Najumi in the chat there earlier on. She's coming on the cruise with us as well.
Yes.
Yes, she is.
Now, has she been told any of the activities?
She's on the planning committee. You know, Najuma can't be out of anything.
No, of course not. She's on the security detail.
No, not security, right? We don't. Najuma is too soft and gentle to be on the security detail.
Oh, of course. Yes, I agree.
Yeah, it's only you, Larry, that's left out. That you have no idea what's going on.
Well,
this cruise?
No, unfortunately not. He said he's got a cruise happening in September. I gave him the option of doing a back-to-back, so he could have come and joined us. Just saying, Billy.
You know, right now there is 2 different cruises that I would love to go on right now, and I actually could, but I can't. I won't do it until me and Ananda goes on our first cruise.
Okay, what's that? What are the cruises that you could do? And we're not talking about the ferry between Powell River and...
Two Travel and Tour has one March... I can't remember the date. It's a 7-day.
Yep.
Out of Port Canaveral, I think it is, on MSC Megravalia, whatever it's called. $300, just under $400 total American for a 7-day cruise.
Hang on, Larry, is that
and Sean,
is that regular?
That's a single.
Oh no, Billy, you're going on the BBD run.
Oh, that's why that's Ananda's birthday.
Now, Billy, let me say the BDD run is pretty much almost prior, like it's about a week, just a week before ours.
No, it's more.
After.
No, it's more because it was September 11th. Ananda's birthday is September 11th. So
now, Billy, you could use the group cruise as an opportunity to recover from the BDD run. I mean, you could. Not that you would, but
Billy,
you could.
since you're going on that rum, what does that BBD stand for?
Big
Um,
black dick.
Yeah, it's the name of a beer. I mean, a name
Hey,
of
I
a rum.
already knew it, guys. I was trying to get him to come up with it.
Oh, well, you didn't give us the information.
Well, I did ask Billy. Sorry, guys, not to be rude or anything there.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm getting old.
So
What?
I want to
Rob,
touch on the point that he was making there. Plus, I need time off of work. As you guys know, that I worked before that. That was one of the toughest things about life is getting time off of work to get your vacations, and it was so stressful trying to figure out those times to get it. And now with my situation,
but Billy, you could actually get your business to pay for your trip. Turn it into a tax deduction because you're in travel, right?
what does he do?
Billy J travels.
Okay, that could be Billy John travels the world. It could be that. I don't know that he's a travel agent.
All right. Okay. Larry.
Travelers, did you know that I was a travel agent?
Larry, let's extrapolate all the various permutations, right?
Okay.
To me, Billy J Travel says he's a TA and he's doing cruises because he's got to know the product.
Well, that's what TAs do, yes.
Yeah,
You
but
think I'm going on a cruise to hang out with you?
Yeah, well, hey, you think I'm coming all the way around the world just to spend 5 minutes with you? No.
I didn't think so. So you're just part of the product that I got to check out.
Oh,
Larry.
I'm the product now?
Larry, let's get the facts straight. Sean's coming all the way onto this side of the road just to see me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to shake hands with an airport worker.
Oh, he's not a TA yet. So there, Sean.
Well, okay.
I'm a TA.
Okay, Billy. In that case, mate,
Thanks for the clarification, Billy, by the way. Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay, Billy. I'll talk to you tell me who your boss is. I'll talk to your boss. He will obviously give way to letting you come because he'll want to come as well. Because how often does anybody get to see me face to face?
Hey, he said he can print money. Hey, hook us up, yo.
Now, the problem is whose money is he printing? Is it
Don't matter.
American money or Canadian money? Now, that's
Well, no, it's okay. He can print American money if he wants. He's in America, so he can print.
Oh, that's all right then.
That American greenback goes everywhere.
Hang on, that's
actually that video that I shared last week on my show. There was one photo. It showed some money on the bed. It was Canadian money and Mexican pesos. I didn't get a chance to put the American money that I got because I ended up getting like $500 American cash to go along with all that. I can't remember how much we got. I think we got like $1,000 in cash. We went there. We didn't have a credit card back then, so.
Hey, Larry, is the Canadian dollar, I should say, Larry and Rob, is the Canadian dollar multicolored?
Yes.
Yes.
Unlike the US dollar, which is just one color, right?
Yes.
Correct.
So you guys are pretty much the same as us. Our notes are different colors.
Because we're reigned by this lady over in the UK.
Yeah, but it still makes a lot of sense. Because
I like colored money. That way there you can decipher without having, okay, is that a 1 or a 5?
Yeah. And we don't have the $1 note.
Well, Larry, we don't have a 1 now. Just in case you're wondering.
We have a 1? A loony.
No, it's
not in paper.
What? Just a sec, guys. 1 sec. Sorry, I need to do this.
He thinks we have it still on paper. It's like, that's long gone.
Yeah.
Same with the twos.
Canadian money and Australia. Do you see what he says, Billy? Do you see what Billy says?
Yeah.
it is
Canadian
true.
money and Australian money are both like monopoly money.
And
now,
it's so
Billy,
true.
if you wanted to win friends, you just went about it the wrong way.
He's like ripping us apart here, man.
Now,
Yeah. So one
there's
of
a
the
beautiful
important things
button
was
that says time out. Do you think he needs to be timed out?
No,
no.
no,
Then
no.
you
No,
know what, Rob?
no, I wouldn't do
Rob,
that to Billy.
Rob, the problem is if we time him out, then nobody else is going to contribute to the discussion.
But
True.
there's one other good thing about Canadian and Australian money is ours is waterproof.
Yeah, same. It's more of a plastic, and
Yeah.
and the other thing is, yeah. By the way, don't put your notes in the microwave; they shrink. But also,
We're not supposed to tell everybody that we. Yeah.
Why have you tried?
I did have somebody who did inadvertently stick their wallet in the
Yeah,
microwave.
he was testing out his printer at work, his photocopier at work, trying it out, and yeah, I
It
understand.
wasn't me.
Oh! You're implicating Ilana then.
No. There was it was a guy at work
Oh,
who who inadvertently just went and he did it. So, but at the end of the day, the benefit to having multicolored money is if somebody is because the way our dollar is set up, if somebody is sight impaired, they can actually feel the difference.
textile, yeah.
Yeah, and they can also feel the difference in size.
I think American money's that way too. I think they have that feature in theirs as well. I think. You know what, Sean? I'm sorry. I really would rather have USD than Canadian because it's worth more.
Hey, you know what I'd rather have?
uh,
British pound.
well,
It's worth more than all of ours.
Speaking of British pound, Rob said Emma was in here earlier.
Yep, she was.
Rob's
She was
getting
in the
around.
chat.
Yeah.
She was in the chat.
Look at Sean's reaction.
Mate.
She didn't get my life.
And Sean, in case if you don't believe me, here you go.
It is there. It is there, Sean.
Oh my goodness me. You lucky bastard.
Sean, he had to pay for that though, because he's a Patreon.
Ah. I see she only responds to Patreons then.
No.
Yes.
No, she does not. She's awesome.
No, she doesn't.
She never responded to me, not even twice.
Well, have you emailed her?
Yes.
She responded to me before.
I emailed her about helping hands.
Maybe she's working her way through the emails.
2 years ago.
I can't say how
response
backlogged
from
she
Don.
is.
Hang on. Whilst I do have 2 ears, I can only hear one person at a time.
Okay.
And seeing as Rob, it's your chat, I'm going to let Larry say his piece.
Sure, go for it, Larry.
Larry,
We're waiting.
I'm waiting for you, mate.
I forgot what I was talking about.
Okay. Okay, you want to be like that. Now, what did you say, Rob?
Maybe she's very backlogged. I don't know.
You got to be careful when you say things like that, my friend.
And now I can answer. It was about Dawn. I'm still waiting for an email response from Dawn from a couple years ago also.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I agree, Billy. I agree.
What? That I'll probably message her every hour.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I'm lucky if my fingers can touch a keyboard. It takes me an
Actually,
hour
I
to
wonder
type any message.
what's the time zone like?
oh, look who just jumped in the chat.
G'day, Papa. How are you?
Hello, Papa Mozo. When are we going live again, Papa? I'm waiting. We need our time together. I hope you're feeling well. I'm joking.
So, Larry, in order to answer your question, Emma is 11 hours behind us.
So that's how that works. Because I'm 19. You're 19 hours ahead of me, 16 hours ahead of Rob. So it's only 5 hours across the pond. Wow, interesting.
Yep, for you guys.
Okay. All right, that's how that works. Okay, no, I remember now.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going live again tonight, though, right?
Yep. We're going live at our usual time, which will be 10 p.m. Eastern. And there's cruising on the high seas.
Well, who's that? I don't know that.
I don't know. It's a new face I've seen.
Yep.
So 10 p.m. Eastern, and that'll be 2 p.m. our time.
So remember we were talking about me going live on a Thursday or whatever?
Yeah.
I've decided to hold off.
He doesn't want to do it.
I've decided to hold off, Sean.
Why?
Different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Medical reasons. Rob.
You've decided to hold off Thursday nights because of medical reasons.
Yes, correct.
Sunday nights are okay.
Yes.
Every other night is fine. Just Thursday nights because of medical reasons.
See, Rob, watch Sean's reaction to what I'm saying. See, he thinks it's normal to be, hey, what's wrong? You can do one night. You should be able to do 2 nights. So he's, right? Is that what your thoughts are, Sean?
Well, you could do any night. I'm just wondering why. Well, there you go. Billy's asked the question.
See?
Billy's asked the question. Let me say, Billy, the thought was there.
Billy, were you looking at my photo?
I think you're asking Billy a very important question there, because it could actually be that Billy's coming up across almost using.
I can't time them out. I'm not in YouTube.
I can. No, I can't. I don't have any. Oh, I do have a wrench.
But I can do this.
I have a wrench, but I'm not in YouTube right now.
Done.
Awesome.
There we go. Perf, baby, perf.
Been a long time since that's happened.
You know what it is, because the chat was put in. Your link was put in the chat.
Ah, yes.
I don't do that anymore, Rob.
Yeah. Yeah. Do it in Messenger. Private Messenger.
Yep. Hey, Billy, why don't you come up? I'd like to talk to you face to face.
Yeah, I want to see if he's pregnant. I am going live on Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern, and this week's topic is going to be about our wedding trip. Sharing some video and
are you getting married again, Larry?
No, we will be renewing our vows in June of 2024 in Mexico. We will be going back for a 10th anniversary.
Woohoo!
I was thinking about talking to him, but I don't need to do it yet. It's still what is this? 2 years away. So
hang on, Larry. Hang on. You're talking about renewing your vows in Mexico, and then you want to come on our group cruise.
You could have done it, Sean, just so you know, because you do have the wrench.
I do have the wrench, but I only just looked across now at
And
at YouTube. I had StreamYards up, not YouTube. You're right. I could have
Okay.
done it. I was about to do
I
it
could
while
have
you
done
were
it
doing
too. I have a blue wrench too, Rob, but I only have StreamYard open.
Uh,
I see.
Rob, to be honest, I'm only a mere male. I can only do one thing at a time.
So, Sean, are you ordained?
Say again, Larry.
Are you ordained? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm not ordained as a rabbi, no.
Okay, so then why you want me to get remarried on the group cruise?
No. Wasn't well. We could have used the captain of the ship, but
Yeah, or Papa Mo.
Or Papa
or
Mozo.
Papa Mozo if he came down.
Papa's on
but-
the cruise.
But the reason why I'm going down that path is I'm saying you're complaining now about not being able to do those other two cruises you were thinking about doing and our group cruise.
That's based on the context of timing.
Oh, is that what it was? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Because I was just trying to protect your bank balance. That's all.
Bank balances are always taken care of.
Well, when you become a full-blown TA, I mean, yes, bank balances will be taken care of, but
Anyway, our vow renewal is in 2024 because we get married in 2014.
hang on, was there a space between the W and the vow? Was there an E in there? Vowel or vow? Hang on. Shut up, Sean. Go on.
That would be an Aussie accent. I'm Canadian, so yes.
Oh,
we
yes,
don't
that's
say
right. That's right.
wow. You die.
So Billy is currently working.
Die. Sorry.
Billy is currently working, so that's awesome. Sorry to interrupt your working day, Billy.
I'm working right now, actually.
You're working the camera.
That's no part of work. I still have to. That's all part of it. You know,
Work it, baby, work it.
That's right. So I'm still working. I may not be getting paid. Whoever gets paid in this world.
The government.
Yeah. So,
Yep.
yes, the vow renewal in 2024. So that's what we're going to talk about our wedding and show some of the videos and stuff like I did last week. If you can make it, Sean, that would be very nice. If you can't, same with you, Rob. I know you guys are, but I chose that night because I'm not really stepping on anybody's toes, and it's like I chose my channel or not my channel, my show name based off of the Jay Leno show. It was called the 2 Night Show, and it's always a late night show. So that was another. Same with Neil and Kimberly; they do their Night Owl edition. So eventually, I'll have other things going, and you know my other projects that I'm working on, Sean. One day I need to.
Larry, for us, if I'm glad you're doing it on Sunday night, but for us to actually pop in, it's Monday afternoon for us. It'll be like 2:00.
You don't have to stay.
And so if I don't have students in a class and I'm not busy at that particular point in time, be happy to drop in and stir you up a bit. It's a Nanda I really feel sorry for.
I understand. Same with Rob. You guys are in different time zones, like way. Yeah.
Hang on, Rob's in your time zone.
No, Rob's
I'm
3
not.
hours. He's 3 hours ahead of me.
Larry, why are you so behind the times? Seriously?
I don't know. I get to stay up later than you guys.
Yeah,
of
but
course,
you got
we're up earlier than you.
correct. The early bird catches the worm, right?
Yeah, true.
Yep.
Although I'm awake at 6:30 like Sean, so
But your 6:30 is like
my 6:30
Sean's afternoon.
is, let me see. My 6:30 is his 12:30 a.m.
Listen, when I do my live stream on a Wednesday evening, it's 8 p.m. our time. You complain that it's bloody 5:30 in the morning or 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning. I mean,
Yeah,
guys, really, seriously?
It's like 4 o'clock my time.
I can never win.
But as you noticed, I did come on sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Only when I get some energy and stay up late. Because I go to bed like Rob. Rob acts like an old man. What time do you go to sleep, Rob? You were saying earlier?
7.
Yeah, but what time does he actually get up?
What time do you get up, Rob?
About 2.
Really?
So, what were you saying, Larry? Crawl back in the cheese, mate.
I didn't know what time he goes to work.
Yeah, I start work when Sean starts his live.
And I'm in dreamland when Sean does his live.
And when Sean does his live, that's my Friday.
Yeah, it's my Friday too, Rob.
Oh, it's Friday every day for you.
No. He's talking about my Wednesday. Our Wednesday.
No, today's Friday here. So, but
no, it's Saturday.
Rob's right though. Every day is my Friday. You know what, you guys? I'm serious. I truly miss having routine. Like you guys are working, you got a routine every day. I truly miss it. I've been out of work.
Larry, you should have a routine anyway. You're pregnant, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm pregnant.
You'd be a multi-trillionaire if you were pregnant.
Yeah, you would be.
I don't even want to think about it.
What, being pregnant or the multi-trillionaire?
I can deal with the multi-trillionaire part, but I wouldn't want to deal with the other part. Very, very painful.
I watched Arnie do it. I should be fine.
You watched who?
Arnie.
Arnie? Who's Arnie?
Yeah, Arnie Schwarzenegger.
Oh.
That
was the movie, so.
You know, the governor.
The governor. Yeah. So, yeah, I've never seen a picture of Billy, so I'll wait to see him live one day.
I've actually had the privilege of
did you?
Seeing Billy.
Oh, pregnant?
Yeah, same here.
Pregnant?
Well, let's put it this way. He's much cuter than you, Larry.
Oh. That's it. I'm done.
Yeah, it must be that bum fluff.
I'm throwing in the towel.
Well, gentlemen, yeah. I'm going to bid you a good day because I need to go and get my queen some coffee.
Are you like Nate, bringing Tara her coffee in the morning, and she hasn't opened up her eyes, and Nate?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you're so sweet, Sean.
Because the more sweet I am, the luckier I am.
Are you? Oh, okay.
Yep.
And Billy's not pregnant and younger. Actually, you're not younger than Rob because Rob's just a baby. He just turned 30.
Well, plus a couple.
What do you mean, couple? I thought you just turned 30.
No. 33.
33?
33.
Okay. Wow. 33.
All right, boys.
Good night, Sean.
Afternoon. See you later.
See you later.
I'll see you later on today.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll both be there. I'm gonna let you go too, Rob.
Yep, not a problem.
I gotta go use the men's room.
Or, as Sean likes to say, the ladies' room.
Well, the ladies' room, but I'm not using his ladies' room, so.
Yep.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Yep, and I will talk to you all later on.
Peace. Talk to you later.
Peace out. Thank you all for coming out, and once again, we'll chat later on. Bye.
Bye.